Dragon Ball Sparking Zero sold 3 million copies in the first 24 hours.
I heard a lot of people talking about how much they enjoy the game. It's definitely not a me game, but like people seem to be loving it.
People like their Dragon Balls.
I get it.
Still a massive IP. It's not for me. I would say at least that game's not, because it's the same game that I feel like I've seen at least 10 times at this point. But that's what that community wants, clearly, because it sold 3 million copies in the first 24 hours, which is crazy. They'll probably continue making more games like that. Zeke, where are you at on the Dragon Ball?
Does that dwarf like any recent fighting game release, like as far as sales?
I know it was the highest played of all time, Steam concurrent wise, but there could also be an argument that it's not a fighting game, depending on which side you sit on that argument.
Okay.
But it is also at the end of the day. So
now I'm confused because I thought it was just a straight up fighting game. What is it?
It's basically them retelling the Dragon Ball story in the world of a 3D fighter, like an arena fighter. So it is a fighting game, but if you ask someone that plays like Street Fighter a lot, it's not a fighting game. You know what I'm saying?
I would say this is a stretch, by the way, but I would say it's more similar to the JPedia games, the Final Fantasy ones, where you like fly around and Final Fantasy characters would fight in like a closed off arena thing. It's like that's the only thing you can think that's close to it.
So it's not 1v1. It's like 1v20 or whatever.
No, it's 1v1.
Yeah, you just have like more than standing around on the ground.
You could fly and you could like power up and go Super Saiyan 1 through 4 and Super Saiyan, Super God Space.
Gotta get that blue hair, dude.
Gotta get the blue hair.
Yeah. No, like seriously, like you just described like a fighting game, but with more steps.
Sure.
I'm trying to think of something that you're passionate about that this would be. It's kind of the conversation between what's indie and not. You know how you have like everyone's got an opinion on what makes a game indie, Zeke? Kind of the same thing on if this is a fighting game or not. Let's go with that. Ultimately,
no, I mean like fighting games have a few like does it have a health bar?
Yeah.
Is it like 2 KOs or 3 KOs to win?
I think it's just 1.
Okay. It's 1v1.
Yeah.
Like the environment doesn't really like, because we've had like 3D environments in lots of different fighting games, but they're still fighting games. So like it's, I mean, honestly, like for someone out of like the whole thing, it's like, sure, there's nuance, but I mean,
it's
I don't think would be wrong calling it a fighting game.
It's a fighting game at the end of the day. Yeah, it's a fighting game.
It is, you know, I'm trying to think of what the name was. I was trying to look it up. I think it's Fighter Z Dragon Ball, or it's Fighters with a Z.
Yeah,
but okay, like
that's
that
like a fighting game. Fighting game.
Right. That's the fighting game. This is, I think from the ground up, literally just designed to be a game that makes you feel like you're in an episode. So it isn't just a fighting game. You're zipping around the screen, you're flying across, you're blasting stuff, you're shooting balls of fire. It's a whole thing.
Remember, actually, you don't, Zeke, you don't remember Budokai Tenkaichi? You remember that?
No, sir.
You know, Zeke loves Budokai.
You know what Budokai, you know about that Budokai?
Tenkaichi.
Tenkaichi.
Nope. Oh, wait, did you say Budokai Tenkaichi?
Budokai.
No.
Tenkaichi. You know what I'm talking about.
He was talking about Booty Kai. Yeah, it's a different
That's
name.
just kind of fun to say. Budokai.
Booty Kai. That's got to be a streamer, right? There's got to be a streamer there called Booty Kai, right? Shout out to them. I hope you're doing well.
There you go.